If you're a salaried employee, then you don't have to pay tax if you have a salary up to 12 lakhs a year in the new regime. Now, if you're a business person, you might have seen a headline which goes that if you have a turnover, a revenue of up to 2 crores, you don't have to pay any tax. And this is because of something called presumptive taxation. Essentially, the law assumes that out of your 2 crore revenue, you are making 6% profit, which is 12 lakhs, and because 12 lakhs qualifies for a rebate, you do not pay any tax. So people think that if they are making 2 crores from a business, then they don't have to pay any tax. Now, there are many things to note about this. First of all, this section is not open to professionals like doctors, lawyers, technical consultants, etc. They are not under section 44AD, they are under section 44ADA, which has a separate limit, which is either 50 lakh if they have a certain number of non-digital payments coming in, or 75 lakhs if they have mostly digital payments coming in, but in either case it's much less than the 2 crore limit. This limit is for a business that falls outside those professions, those specified professions. So for example, if you run a coaching center, you would be under section 44AD. Apart from this, you have to note that if your actual profits are higher than 6%, you will tend to make investments that are higher than 6%, and this can lead to a scrutiny notice and litigation. And the income tax officer might ask you to declare the actual profits that you have made. It's a matter of debate among chartered accountants that if you have higher actual profits, can you still use section 44AD? So this is a risk that you do run. The other thing to note is that this section applies to business income. Now, most people get income from different sources. You might also have FD interest, you might also have capital gains. For those situations, 44AD does not apply. So even if you have a 2 crore turnover and just 12 lakhs of business profits, if you have, let's say, 5 lakh of FD interest, you will be above the 12 lakh threshold and you will have to pay tax. Final thing to note is if you are running a business in India, you do have to register and pay GST. GST applies if you have a turnover above 20 lakhs, which is much lower than the 2 crore figure mentioned here. And generally the GST on services is 18%, 18%. Now you can argue that the GST is being passed on to the consumer or you're claiming input tax credit, but it is a factor that comes into play. Even if you don't end up paying any income tax, you do very much end up paying GST.